Hi folks, Derek from Mugo Designs, and tonight I'm talking about another game and things about platforming games that I aspire to. Really enjoyed playing this game. It has like a lot of puzzles and aspects of a platforming game that I love, and as a designer I find that it's important for me to study other games to see what professionals are doing in order to try my best to emulate what I see, but give it my unique touch and my style as well. So I personally thought this was a really interesting game. The art style is stylized, it's cartoony, but it has a nice little charm to it. Similar to the Yono and the Celestial Elephants game that I reviewed. But this is a little more like a hero with swords and shields fighting demons and monsters and trying to, in this case, follow in your father's footsteps.
Whatever happens next.
So this guy right here, which is your father in the game, is confronting a beast called Oceanhorn. Now, of course, he doesn't do too good against this thing because, you know, you have to pick up after him.
He will help you to prepare for what is coming. I know I'm asking too much of you.
No, you're not asking too much, but let me start the game.
To stop Oceanhorn.
I'm ready. I'm pressing the buttons. I want to go.
Wake up.
I'm
The
trying.
time has come.
Trying to wake up. Why won't you let me wake up? Oh, so beautiful. I love the environment. I just love a nice, colorful, bright environment. Nothing's too dark. It's just kind of like a peaceful area. It's a nice setting for the beginning of the game. Like, everything just seems so peaceful and nice. But now, everything's gonna get flipped upside down. Like, this kid's like, whoa, why is my mom's necklace flying away? Like, what? He just seemed so casual about that. He's like, whoa. It's like Hermit's Island. So I guess after Dad left, you moved to Hermit Island. Interesting. Okay, so platforming games, totally gonna have pickups. Got it. Alright, let's see. I gotta talk to this guy. He's like, okay, you gotta go do something. So, they gotta go find that necklace. And of course, I'm gonna have to fight some little bad guys along the way. So this game has combat too, but it's not bloody or gory combat. Like, the enemies just kind of like fall over and they go poof and they explode into thin air basically. And I really, as a game designer, I don't want to be a game designer that makes a bunch of like bloody violent games. There's plenty of people willing to make bloody violent games, and I know that they sell. Of course they sell. I mean, there's going to be plenty of like people who want like, you know, a serious fighting game. Like, you know, you got like war games and like World War II games, stuff like that. And you know, there's a place for that, and I've played those games myself. But my love and my passion is like silly little platforming games and adventure games, stylized artwork, and just cute characters, solving puzzles. Games like this. This is the type of stuff that I like, and really just aspire to make. So here's a little puzzle. It's a simple puzzle, but it's still a valuable puzzle to have in games. I need to get that treasure chest, and there's these blocks in the way. This little gate and 2 big blocks. And I got a cube here. I can push it. And there's a little button. And it's real simple. You just gotta push the cube onto the button. And boom, a little chime, and I get to run over here and get some goodie. I got a key. Alright, let's keep going. Alrighty, now that I got this key, I gotta go back this way because I passed the door. I like the camera changes. That was pretty slick. Alright. Alright, I got this boulder. I'm gonna drop that on that pressure plate. Boom. Spike gate is open. I just like step over it. I always thought it was funny in this game that there's these giant like spikes on the ground. And I'm just like walking like on them and through them. It doesn't hurt me or anything. But I mean, the gate's open. Just in case anyone is wondering, yes, destroy plants for health. I mean, this game was heavily influenced by Zelda. I mean, the game designer was definitely, game designers I should say, must have loved Zelda. Ooh, I just got like a jackpot or something. I got a bunch of points. Okay, this is cool. I love these type of traps. Or not traps, sorry. These like keys and doors. So here I got 2 pressure plates, a stone wall, and a treasure chest. And your mother's necklace is floating there, so you have to get over here, obviously. It's important. So, your character has incredible upper body strength. Here, I'm grabbing this boulder and dropping it down. And I gotta get one more boulder so I can open that gate. Because if I try to, like, just step on the gate, it'll open, but the second I move, it'll close. Let me show you what I mean. So like, but like that doesn't do me any good. But if I drop it, obviously, there you go. We got the necklace. You get your father's sword and shield. Boom, nice. You're all equipped. Here's another key and gate, basically, but it's a switch. So you pull the switch, you open another gate. It leveled up. So that's another thing I love about games is like the ability to level up. RPG elements. Whimsical music. Let's see. Loot some treasure chests. As a game designer, I look at this game and I see lots of different ideas and things that I can do. Like these rocks I'm stepping on. They look modular. They look like they're repeating elements, and they've modified the color a little bit. Like this just look more like a sandy rock. And this is a different variation that has grass on top of it. So as a designer, I like to look at stuff like this to get an idea of how I should approach a game of this similar nature. And as game designer for Mugo Designs, I just think that these type of games, I mean, you can find them out there, but I just don't feel like there's as many platforming games as there was when I was a kid. And one of my instructors actually at Academy of Art University was talking to me about how there's not enough designers making platform games out there. And he gave us basically he gave us, it was not quite an order, but it was like a recommendation that if we were to be a designer who made platforming games, that would be really great, because there's not enough designers making like platforming games. So I love the idea of making platforming games. I love RPG elements. This game has both, and
something that should have stayed in the depths of the earth.
I just think it's incredible. So there's a little cutscene. I wish I could skip it because I just want to get back to the gameplay and stuff. But
black boats arrived.
You know, obviously they want you to know the story. I've already played this game, so I know a lot of the story.
From the hearts of men faded. The once flourishing society disappeared into the darkness.
Some game designs will allow you to skip dialogue, and a lot of my friends and family I've talked to that play video games, they like the idea of being able to skip dialogue tutorials and all that. And I like dialogue, I like story. Stories, like, it's why we play. But I do agree that some players maybe want a little more casual experience, want to just kind of get into things and speed up the dialogue a little, or cancel it completely. But that's not what I'm doing. Oh, see, it's nighttime now. Music sounds a little creepy. There's monsters all over the island. Oh, freaking me out. Sinister piano music playing. I'm like, did this turn into a horror game all of a sudden? No, but it's very interesting. So overall, when I think of making a video game, I'm thinking puzzles, I'm thinking combat that is less violent. And yes, it's cartoon violence, but it's without all the blood and the gore. I just think that you can make a fun, engaging game without all the blood and gore and things like, you know, you don't need. I feel like when you start to rely on the sexual content and the blood and gore, you are not relying as much on your story. I'm not saying that there are games out there that can't have both. There definitely are. Oh, not allowed to just stand there. But for me, definitely, I like the cartoon little puff, the enemy is gone approach. I think that's really cool. And the other game I was reviewing, the Yono Celestial Elephant, enemies would disappear in a puff. Some human characters will try to attack you, and because they're, you know, humans, you know, they fall to the ground and you see little Z's like, oh, they, you know, they got knocked out, you know, they're sleeping. And like, I think that's an acceptable balance, because I don't know necessarily, once some people feel that when you play a game and you're fighting spiders or aliens or monsters and stuff, it's okay if you're like smushing them and destroying them and stuff left and right. But some people feel, and me particularly feel this way. When you start playing a game where you're killing humans, it starts to feel different. And I think that's, to me, it's all about the feeling. And the feeling I get when I'm running around fighting little spiders and crabs and stuff in an adventure game, I feel like I'm on this little adventure, I'm on this quest, trying to, I'm trying to finish what my father started. But when I play a game where I'm just like shooting people, it just doesn't feel right to me. And I mean, that's just my personal taste. Everyone's got, different tastes. But as a game designer, this is more what I strive to do. And the cool thing about studying other games is, well, you get to play other games. So obviously, that's a bonus. Well, I could sit here and play all night, but I really don't have the time to. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. This has been Derek from Mugo Designs playing Oceanhorn. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested, check it out. I'm currently running this game on Nintendo Switch. And it's pretty interesting. If you like Zelda games, I highly suggest it. As always, thank you for watching, folks. And have a great night. Oh, and if there's a video game you'd like to see me play and talk about, or maybe there's something that you think I might like and I've never heard of, send me a comment, let me know, check it out, and we can talk about some games. Alright, have a great night, take care, until next time, keep playing.